Well, I was inspired a little bit by one of the men I subscribe to, a houndsman in Arizona, and he was redoing his dog box. I'm not much of a video editor or any of that stuff, so I kind of already got started without going through the whole thing. But this darn thing, there's nothing wrong with it, except it's awful heavy for me by myself to handle and get up in the truck. Initially, I built it with just these verticals in there. Well, I got these little Jag Terriers. That wasn't going to keep them in there, especially when they were young. So then I went and built those 3/4 by 9 framed up expanded steel panels, and I had them on there like that. Well, that's fine until it gets cold. Sorry about the movement there. I just put these little plywood panels on there, so I'm just trying to shed a little weight. So the 3/4 by 9 panels are going to they're coming off, and I'm going to eliminate some of these. I'm just going to put the boards back up and see how that works. And that's it. Nothing fancy. It's a good crate. Been using it for about 6 years now. But when I moved this dog box from that truck, that's the road trip truck, my hunting truck, it's not here right now. It's the old school's step side Chevy. I just put them tailgate to tailgate over there and just shuffle the box back and forth, because this thing, it's just a lot to handle for me by my old self. So all right, this is what I got going on over here right now. I will be showing what these are here in a little bit, because these are the anchor points. I made these like that. So this is 5/8 square tube. I think it's a 090 thickness, and I was looking for a way to fasten the anchors. I didn't want to just stick that bolt straight through there like that, so I came up with that, tied it all together. That way would triangles are a little bit more stronger. But anywho, that's what I'm working on. Got another young pup coming, so yeah, I gotta go on a road trip and get this stuff all squared away. These are just some little souvenirs we got. Just kind of stuff I find when I'm out and about. That's another story for another time. All right, let me shut this thing off. I'm going to get back to it. All right, picking up where I left off from yesterday. To lighten this thing up, I had 4 verticals taken out on each side. Took out some on the back. Can't remember how many. And I'm going to use the outside panels on the inside and make some new outside ones. So it'll be double wall. I did try to attempt to pick it up just a little bit. It does seem to be lighter. That's what I was after, just to shed some weight. If you recall, I took out those expanded steel panels. Man, those things were heavy. That's all I used to have on the outside, just opens. But you pick up all 3 of these together, feels like a good 30-40 pounds. And that's what else the verticals supports that I'd cut out of there. So hopefully I took about 35-40 pounds out of this thing, at least so I can manhandle it to get it back up in here by myself. I don't know how tall that is, but it's about 4 feet high. So it's a handful for me to get that cage up there. Like I said, I think it had to be close to 100 pounds before. So that was the goal. I'm getting ready to put the side panels in. I'm going to run to the store. All this is just that real thin 1/4-inch plywood. And I'm going to put another one on the outside. Put my little Podunk camo spray on it, and that's it. I'll be good to go. Not sure if I spoke about it, but these are where I put my tie downs. Seems to be pretty strong. I haven't had an issue with it, and I actually was rear-ended a few years back leaving Texas. Took a pretty good pop. It was a good enough hit. The car that hit me was a Toyota Highlander, and I mean, that thing was totaled. The front end folded up, and the box didn't budge. Nothing happened other than me having to get a new bumper on my truck. That's the way it is. So let me get back to it. We'll pick this up and go into the final round. Finish this project up. Okay, this phase of the project is completed. Inside walls are secured, fastened. Heck, I could run it just like that. No problem. I know a lot of guys do, maybe on buggies or whatever. But it does get cold in the wintertime. I'll put that double wall in there, give them a little more protection from the cold. And I got some other boards here, and I can block these too. Keep the water and cold out in the wintertime. But through the fall season and stuff, not bad. I was contemplating taking this bar out. The reason I put that in is because those small dogs, man, they're pretty squirrely, and I don't need them seeing something that they want to get to and having them go crazy and get out. So I'll leave them for now. We'll see how it goes. All right. It's off to the hardware store to get the sheeting for to make these panels here. And that'll finish it out. Got a road trip coming up here next month. Gonna go get that new pup. All right, to be continued. All right, the bulk of the project is done. All the side panels are installed. Got a little light primer coat on it. Just gonna go get some paint, shoot some spray on it. She'll be ready for the season. No, it ain't much of a video or content, but all right, so here's the finished product for now. Decided to stay with one solid color, that desert tan, instead of going with my usual camouflage thing I always like to mess around with. I get caught up in that, so I just kept it plain and simple. Pretty tough doing the rattle can spring job in this wind out here. Not a new box, not a fancy box. Just 2 stalls. Some people ask me what the dimensions are. I think it's about 42 wide, 41 deep. I don't know, maybe a couple feet tall. So, all right, there it is. I know, non-stop adrenaline rush here. Crazy, crazy. Nothing fancy. Just wanted to show. Got the tie downs back on. She's ready to rock. Ready to go get that new pup. We'll see you.